Coach, talk about the difference from the first game into second. The girls came out today on fire and really had the late lead for most of the game.
Yeah, I thought we just started way more aggressively in this game. And, looking at the turnover comparison of the two games, in the game that we were playing pretty unaggressively, we turned the ball over twice as much as in the game we're playing aggressively. And so I think it just goes to show our team that we need to play the style that we practice every single day. And I think Deja hitting shots early, it's almost like a breath of fresh air for everybody else because we struggled to hit shots. And I just think that it took a lot of kind of pressure feeling off of the team of like, okay, we're tense and we got to make shots. And Deja hitting those shots, it's like, okay, we got this,
And Coach, the win comes without it came with some sweaty palm moments there, losing that 17-point lead. But during those 7 straight points, when you get that lead back in the fourth quarter, what did you like that your team did during that stretch to get it sewed back together?
We just didn't panic. They took the lead and we came right back down and didn't bat an eye, And I hope that's because we're playing with a lot of composure and poise and not because we didn't know what the score was. One of the players joked there, like they actually took the lead like they didn't know. But that's the way to play. You got to play to win and not get nervous and not get tight when, the lead slips away, especially when you have that large of a margin slip away. I think it's really easy in that situation to kind of panic and feel like stress, like, oh my gosh. And our team didn't do that. They just stuck together and they found a way to put some stops together and kind of build it back up.
And you said it before, crashing the offensive boards is a big part of what you're trying to do this year, especially with what Nia Alexander was doing. Like, what did her effort mean to you in that department?
Yeah, I don't know sometimes how she's able to, she's in there with all that size, and here she comes up with the ball or she has her hands on it. I think she's really quick to the ball and has a good feel of where it's coming off the rim. And her effort is just outstanding. She plays at such a high level. Her and Amaya both, they can play really long stretches at a really high level on both ends of the floor. And so we really rely on them to kind of set the tone of just how hard that we work. And I think you're seeing Letta start to fall into the same category. She's really versatile. She's starting to put some stretches together and understand not having let-ups on either end. And that's nice to have another player with that size that can swing and guard different positions that we can put out there and not have any let-ups with.
Coach, what did you tell your team going up? Now you have Fresno next and you guys hit the road. So what is the message to the girls now not playing at Lawler next?
Yeah, this week we just need to get better. Just keep getting better, come back to practice. We need to take care of our bodies and, it's going to take everything we have down there. They're the defending conference champions. They're really good. They have pretty much everybody back. And we just know it's going to be a great challenge. But also the competitive side of us, we want to see where we stack up against them, at this point in the season. And go down there and, we know we need to play well to have a chance to win. But I think today we knew we needed to play well, and our team really responded. So I think it's important, too, that we start the series stronger, when we hosted New Mexico and San Diego State. Both of the first games, we just didn't play well. And then, we had a day in between, and we came back and we played a lot better. And we can't keep doing that. We can't just not play well the first game and then be like, okay, we figured this out. We need to go down and play well the first game, and regardless of the result, make adjustments to come out and, play better the second game of the series.
And with regards to Fresno State and Maddie Udy, of course, the reigning Mountain West Player of the Year, how do you approach either guarding her, containing her, or how do you approach going up against a player of her caliber?
Well, she's such a great rebounder. She's a great athlete. And I just love about her that she's improved every year she's been at Fresno. She's added a little something to her game in the offseason, and now she has the ability to shoot threes, which she couldn't do as a younger player. So that matchup is tough. It's hard to put someone smaller on her because she can just kind of out-jump you. And then you have the twins playing alongside her that, they play extremely hard. They both can score in bunches. And then, they have another guard that's capable of having 20, 25 points. So I think when you're playing against a team that has 4 people that can be a leading scorer, and not just at 10 or 12 points, they can score 20 to 30 points. That's tough. Our defense has to be really solid, and we just have to try to make it tough for them. And they're really good in transition. And today, I didn't think we were nearly as good as we needed to be in transition defense. So that's something that we can take back and really try to get better at this week.
This has to be a confidence booster for the girls, though. Just getting this first conference win out of the way and knowing that they can play that way.
Yeah, I think so. And closing it out. I think against New Mexico we had opportunities and we didn't close that game out. And so finishing, learning how to win and finish close games is important. And for us, I think we're going to be in more close games in the future, and just believing that we can win and not panicking like we did today is really important.
What did Coach tell you after last game to get you guys so fired up today?
Honestly, She was like, you guys need to get it together, like whether it's a team meeting or whatever, like you guys need to play more together. And immediately after that loss, we had probably like a 15, 20-minute talk just about like what we can bring to the table individually. And a lot of us were saying like our defense is what needs to get better. Although like we didn't have a great scoring game, for me, I personally think that my defense fuels my offense. And I didn't feel like I performed as well as the other games that I've played this season on defense. So I think that really came to translate on my offense.
How'd you guys keep it together after they got the lead late in the game? You're up 17 and they got the lead back late, and you guys didn't panic though.
To tell you the truth, I didn't know that they were winning for a second. For me, it was momentum. We just kept going. Like I wasn't really worried about anything else but the game at the moment. I was worried about my person, who I'm defending, and I was worried about making sure I was in help for my teammates and getting them the shots that they need.
Amaya, when you feel the fire going and you feel your team really picking up speed, does that last throughout the whole game, or do you have to find your own energy, even though there's no fans here?
I definitely say it'll last the whole game. Like if we're like on top of everything, if we're playing defense the way we should, like it really fuels me. But then if we do have like those lulls, there's always that like person that's whether it's on the bench or like in the game that's like picking you up. So regardless, I feel like we have that energy. It's just a matter of making sure we maintain it. And I think we did this game.
What are you looking forward to next for your next series?
Oh, I'm so excited to play Fresno. It's just, I feel like it's always been a good game playing against Fresno. I know the Cavender Twins, it's always a fun game playing against them. I played in high school against them, so it's just always nice to see them around.
Do you have any nerves going into a road game versus playing at home?
Nope. No, I'm ready.
Awesome.
This has to give you confidence to coming off a pretty good game like this, though. I mean, going forward, now you guys know you can win. This is the first conference win for you, right?
Oh yeah. I'm very ecstatic. I'm ready. Oh, I'm so ready.
There we go. Can I talk about your performance and just what it was like to really just get on a roll there and really catch a heat?
I think mostly it was just our energy throughout the entire team. Like my teammates really picked me up and got me going and really got me into a flow. And I don't think I would have been able to do that if we didn't have the energy that we did tonight.
What was the difference for you compared to the first game when you guys played San Diego State to now?
I'd say just our togetherness as a team and just working together and trying to get the job done that we needed, and just our energy throughout the court. Like we all kind of flowed off of each other.
Anything else for Kenna?
Well,
You guys had a big lead, kind of let them back. After you had the big lead, they got back into it. How did you guys stay together and get
I think it was really just staying positive and like keeping our teammates up. Everyone tried to just stay positive and not say anything to bring us down, and just say that like we got this, we had a big lead and we can get it back.
sorry, Makisha's connection was okay. It's kind of cutting out in and out here. Kenna, just about your going into to keep this momentum going. How do you guys keep this lost train of thought for words, but how do you keep this drive and keep this fire going into the next series that you guys play?
I think really just through practice and working hard and like really getting to know the next team that we have to play, and just really, staying together and just continuing to practice well.